Welcome back. This is Sam Ewan from CoinDesk. I could not be more excited to have Manchester City men's first team manager, Pep Guardiola, here, considered one of the greatest managers of all time. So welcome. And then also back with Haider Rafique from OKX. So you guys just got off stage. So Haider, how did it feel? How do you feel the event went this evening? Just tell us your kind of quick wrap up.
I think I'm quite pleased with the event. I think the pace is really great. I hope the people are entertained and they're finding this to be great knowledge utility. We've got a mix of crowd here. We've got people from our ecosystem. So, the audience gets to learn about the latest and greatest in our industry. But then we've got folks like Pep who bring it back to sort of, the entertainment value that I think is really important for venues like this.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about the partnership you guys have and sort of how that came together, how it works?
Well, 3 years ago, we decided to rename ourselves. We were not as known in the world globally. And our strategy was that we wanted to partner with folks like Pep and Man City, the club, with the idea that, they're ultimately going to really go and fight and really show the world what it means to persevere and to really put in all the effort. And I think we got really fortunate. We timed ourselves really well. We introduced ourselves with them as a training kit partner for a year, then to graduate and become the official sleeve partner. So it's been going really well. Look, I'm not fired, which is a good sign. And if you stop performing, I think I get fired. So there's a correlation there.
And Pep, what are your thoughts on tonight's event? You are very familiar with going from challenger to champion. Tell us your thoughts on this whole thing.
Both we are not fired, so the partnership was good. Yeah, it's fine. So we could handle our agendas, and for the plays and everything. It's not the first time we have been together. So yeah, long life together, I would say.
Do you remember when you guys first met?
In event, quite similar event, but it was smaller, I would say, and we make a Q&A the same. And it was the first time we met your boss, and it was fine.
So, Pep, you're one of the most sort of successful managers in the game of football. Tell us about some of the challenges. What does it mean for you to stay on top? How do you get yourself mentally ready for that?
When I have to think about it, all the challenges or mentally prepare or what you have to do or the people expect what you have to do, I will not sleep every single night. And that's why I don't think much about that. And I'm so simple to my targets be in a humble way. So I don't think it never ever, no now, never happened. So I'm thinking, okay, which next opponent? I had to try to win and solve the problems. I think in these organizations, in the sport, in football, and all around the world, you never start to think about it. Everything will be perfect and everything will be easy and everything will be comfortable for the fact we're going to win games and the players will be happy and the staff. It's completely the opposite. I know going to be tough, but it's part of the chaos. It's part of the fascinating thing that sometimes we have the managers. And it's just okay when comes one thing that maybe you don't expect, I say, okay, it's what it is. And always I think, that's why you are here. Otherwise, another person will be here. You are here to try to deal with that. And after that, it's just, prepare the game, be fit, and try to win games as much as possible. And we can say the last years happen quite often. And because I know that it's not going to happen, will be replaced, the manager, the players, and everything. But we cannot forget, it's a business. The fans want to be, the team play good. My chairman want to win titles. And as much now that, I like to win titles, so more and more and more. Always in the sports we are greedy in that terms, and it's not much. This is the way I think I deal my life or my profession.
Just one follow up. Is there a mantra? Is there a saying? Is there a way that you keep yourself or your team motivated to keep them just giving their best?
I would say be scared to lose games. So if you lose games, you will be destroyed in the media, and fans will be upset, grumpy, and that I don't want to leave that. And also the opponents ignite you something inside of yourself that they want to beat you, and they are, for example, when you won 4 in a row, the people think, the opponents say, we have to beat them, we cannot allow them to win again and again and again. I said, okay, let's try, let's see what happens. It's normal competition for when you are an athlete, I would say.
He also has another mantra, which is typically he'll say OKX, and I think that also plays a big role.
That's true.
And I guess, Haider, you guys are not fighting to lose either. You guys are fighting to win. So do you see a similarity between how you motivate your team?
Absolutely. I think there's a desire from us to learn from Pep and the team and how they show up on the field, because I was saying this on stage earlier, that our trader community, our investor community, it's really important to emphasize mental strength, physical health, because if you don't have those two, you can't show up and trade the markets. They're volatile markets. You need to study. You need to be on top of your game. And if you're not taking care of yourself, which is number one, you don't perform. And I think our community getting closer to Man City and watching them perform is hopefully an inspiration on how you bring that discipline into your daily life.
So just like bring it every day and see what happens. And if that you do that, you win. Pep, final question. What are your thoughts on Dubai? It's a beautiful, beautiful city. How do you feel about being here?
Maybe I will. I'm from Abu Dhabi supporter. I would say. Listen, I was not in this area in Middle East for a long time ago, but for never ever, I would say. And since I joined Man City, and I travel quite often, many times to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
And I'm in love of that place. I'm in love.
The UAE in general.
In general, but
place,
especially Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
But now my son is working here, is living here in Dubai, so that's why I have a reason to come more often there.
Yeah.
So I'm a calm guy. I like to be, glass of wine at home, not much people surround. And Dubai is not the case, I would say. Abu Dhabi is a little bit more, but both places are, in that terms, are fantastic.
Well, Pep, congratulations on all of your success. Thank you for being here. Haider, congratulations on what a beautiful evening and all of your success here. So with that, we're going to wrap up our stream. Thanks to everybody for watching. CoinDesk, OKX, and of course, Pep Guardiola.
Thank you so much.